Hey guys, it's Postboxpat. Welcome back to a brand new video, and in today's video I'm going to be telling you guys how to get to that level 100 the best way possible. And this is probably one of the best guides on YouTube because I've got a full run through on all of the punch card breakdowns, including XP coin locations and so much more on how to hit that level 100. Now if you're someone that can buy the entire battle pass or already have bought the entire battle pass, then you've already done it. Congratulations. But if you haven't bought the battle pass like me, and most people that don't already buy the entire battle pass, you're probably going to need a good guide on how to level up quickly, and that's here. Now this season is a little bit mysterious on XP, and I'll explain that in a second why, but here are the two skins you want to go and grab this season. You've got Eternal Night and obviously Masked by getting level 100. But generally this season doesn't have an XP counter like last season did, other than the XP bars in game. So we're kind of guessing roughly, unless someone breaks it down in the files. But you know, we don't need calculations for this, we just need simple facts. So this season we have a variety of different variants of skins that we can unlock, and none of these variants require anything other than to actually complete challenges to get them. All of the other ones just require simply level 100, and the rest are just doing weekly challenges every now and then. So for example, one week you might have to do all the week 3 ones, you might have to do all the week 5 ones, and all the week 10 ones, like you can see in a little bit of the footage on screen here. So quite interesting stuff, the way the season's actually worked out, and my prediction is that the season will just end on the season end date, the 27th of August, and I don't think it will be extended this season, only because I just have a feeling that this is a quick season. That's why there's nothing after level 100 other than probably a logo or an emblem that you get for hitting like level maybe 1000 or 500, whatever they do it at. If you're not already subscribed, roughly 80% of you watching right now aren't subscribed to the channel, so do consider it. It's a legit source right here, and can we get 5k likes? I think we can do it, so smash that like. Anyway, if you've not got to grind to level 350 this season to get that golden peely, which hardly anyone did because it was such a big goal, congratulations if you did. Personally, I skipped on it. So let's break down some punch card details. Now when it comes to earning punch cards, there's a total of 49 different ones, and when you earn them you will grant yourself obviously 14,000 XP per one. Now some of them have 4 on the tree, some of them have 6, some of them have 1. There's all different variants on the tree for each one, and to be honest the most difficult one is the victory one, where you've got to win on every single game mode, and the chest opening where you've got to open 10,000 chests. But other than that, every single one is pretty easy to obtain. You've just simply got to do it, and some of them give you a little bit of a guide on how to complete them. Like if there is like say a set number that you need, it'll say underneath it. You can see there's like a little number underneath the title, just to let you know the number underneath the punch card, like the little emblem, is the number on the date you did it. So it's not the number of how many you've got, it's the number of the date. All right, pretty easy to understand that. But I know for myself I was a little bit confused because the English dates are the other way around. So when it was saying like 6 out of 18 or 6 out of 17, for me I thought it was like 6 out of 17, but because it's the American date I understood it pretty quickly. Just for those wondering about that, that's why. If you may be a little bit confused like me, it's not how many you need, it's the date you earned it. All right, that's out the way. I'm going to let you guys watch the rest of these punch cards if you want to, because this is a very important part of the video. So if you haven't unlocked your punch cards, you can kind of look at which ones you want, because obviously you're going to need these because this is going to help you get XP. And simply what's really awesome about these is there's different numbers per each card, and every single time you complete one of the little emblems you'll get 14,000 XP. So make sure you're focusing on that, because this is a really good way to grant yourself XP. Anyway, enjoy the rest of these and come back in a second when we get to the challenges, because there are 2 types of challenges: quick challenges and weekly challenges. You can simply wind along on the bottom if you don't want to see the rest of the punch cards using the timestamps. Now that we have punch cards out the way, let's move over to some details about weekly challenges and quick challenges, which you can see here over on the menu, the quick challenges. Now we're going to start with the weekly challenges because I know a lot of people may have already done these, or they may be leaving them to the end of the season like I usually do. But you can see week 1 challenges. We've actually got a good amount of week 1 challenges here. We've got a total of 7 week 1 challenges, which is kind of interesting because that's going to grant you a ton of XP. You know, 7 week challenges would grant you a total of 245,000 XP per week. But like I said, we don't really need the calculations because we don't have anything to go off, because there isn't anything. Even in game, when I was playing a Team Rumble game, it doesn't even tell you how much XP you earned at the end of the game. They're really not focusing on XP this season. I know they aren't. They're definitely trying to either skip through the season fast or just have something else planned for the end. Who knows? All right, so weekly challenges, yeah, simply do them every week. You can either leave them to the end, or if you want to rush the battle pass, you can do them on the last week if you want to, or if you're like me, you can do a little bit randomly and then lead them all at the end and still hit level 100 by doing the quick challenges. So moving on to quick challenges. Quick challenges is a very interesting point because these challenges actually grant you 14,000 XP for the first time you complete them on a day, and then when you complete all of them, they constantly respawn. They're just like endless respawning challenges. You just constantly get them, but they actually only respawn at 1.4k XP, which is a total of 7k if you complete them then. But if you complete them for the first time on that set day, you'll get 70,000. So these are a great way of grinding XP if you're just playing games. So if you're going into a solos, duos, or squads, which I wouldn't recommend, and I'll explain why that in a minute, you can just generally complete these if you want to play on them. When I say I wouldn't recommend, I still recommend playing them. I just don't think they're the best way of XP, because there's a little strategy which we'll move on to now, which is actually on Team Rumble. So Team Rumble is just a generic thing. It's probably the best game mode for getting XP. We've said this throughout every single season in the past, but right now Team Rumble is probably the best way of grinding with these quick challenges. So what you do is you pop into a Team Rumble, complete your quick challenges, and then either play out the Team Rumble or leave and go and do the quick challenges again. This is situational. So if you've just gone into a Team Rumble game and you have some difficult challenges that maybe require an elimination with a sniper or a rocket launcher that takes a while to find, then obviously you may want to play out the entire game and wait for some supply drops. If you've got several of these that require you to just simply harvest a bunch of materials, open ammo boxes, open chests, ride a shark, you can probably do them in the first 4 minutes, and you can just leave and get a bunch of more quick challenges and your XP still counts. This is a tactic which is really effective. I don't have any footage of the leaving one because I haven't really done it because none of my challenges have suited for it, but I've heard and seen a few people doing this to rank up very quickly. If you've got a good set of quick challenges, you can probably do them in 4 to 5 minutes, get them done, leave, and join again. Don't have a good set, play the game out. Really cool. So last season, we got an absolute ton of XP here just from doing a nice little XP run. Now this is something which we could consider doing this season, as well as the quick time challenges or the quick play challenges or the reset challenges, respawn challenges, whatever you want to call them. The quick challenges, they're awesome. You could easily calculate these into this. So roughly last season I was getting about 956 XP per minute doing an XP run with a bunch of chests. I didn't continue to do this. I didn't get gold peely. I got bored of doing the XP run. But if you want to do it, you could create yourself an XP run. You won't know how much XP you're getting just yet, but you know, it's pretty interesting, and you can get roughly 17,000 if you get a good run and a good amount of eliminations and play the game out. If you put in your quick challenges as well, you can complete 1, 2, 3, 4 of these, and this could easily get it above 20k each game on Team Rumble. You don't always complete all 5 of them in a game. For example, I actually had a game which took me 2 games to complete because I had to find a supply drop, and everyone just kept stealing the supply drops, which was frustrating. But you can do it. You just got to give yourself a little bit of time and get it pretty accurate. Anyway, let's move on to the XP coins, because I know some of you are dying to know where these XP coins are and why they're so important this season for leveling up. Now, when it comes to XP coins this season, they're scattered all over the map. The first one I've got for you guys is up by retail on the mountain. It's a really, really cool spot. It's just to the south of retail, and this is a nice one to go to because not many people will be around here. Usually when people are around, you can get eliminated, and that's why I recommend building a box, but always put a lid on it, not like I did here. Otherwise you end up having to run all over the place to grab these coins, and you may actually miss one, so be careful with that. So the next one I've got for you guys is coming in over at Holly Hedges. Now this one's in the left corner of Holly Hedges by the yellow house, so make sure you're grabbing this one. I'll show you guys on the map in a second. And obviously these XP coins give you a ton of XP, with the purple ones being probably the best coin other than the gold one. So yeah, make sure you're grabbing them when they're available and grabbing every single one. I will continue to post XP coin guides on the channel throughout the season for those wondering. Also, the Fortilla is over here. This one is a really, really cool spot because this is the next one over at the Fortilla, and it's in the right hand side of it, just above the L and A on the map. I'll show you guys in a second. And my roof just catches the XP coins here, so I just managed to get them all very, very easily right there. I miss the little ones there, but I grab them and don't don't let them go anywhere. So here's a little example of how quickly you can get eliminated or attacked when getting these XP coins. I get absolutely pinged here, and there's the location on the map on that little right mountain for you guys. So make sure you're popping in there. You can see me getting pinged right there. Okay, next spot I've got for you guys is on top of the authority. This one again is a risky one if you're going in early game, but if you're going in mid to late game, you should be able to grab this one pretty easily. Simply again build a box around it, but make sure you put your roof on it, because once again this time it actually goes on the other side. So I always recommend building a 2x1. Luckily enough, I managed to grab all the coins here, and hopefully I get a bunch of XP. May have missed one actually, I think it fell off the building. Whoops to me. Don't make the same mistake, guys. Now we're going to go through a bunch of green ones. This green one here is actually over by Misty Meadows, by the new race course. Make sure you're popping in, grabbing these. These are just effective coins to grab when you're passing by. Next one's at the pylon over by obviously Steamy Stacks. This is a pylon which is in the water, so make sure you're grabbing that. It's an effective one, again worth grabbing nearby if you're close. Don't really go to it if you're not there. It's kind of a little bit out of the way unless you're focusing XP coins. Next one I've got for you guys is on the brand new kind of boat shop, car shoppy area. This one is probably easier to use that boat there to get it, or come in a helicopter or glide down. Pretty effective way of grabbing it rather than just jumping off, because usually you'll miss out on it if you just jump off. So please be careful, guys, when going for that XP coin. Now the next one I've got for you guys is over at Frenzy Farm. This is probably the most effective way of getting these two actually. This is a little bit of a double run. So if you drop down onto this windmill here, you're actually going to see there's an XP coin on the windmill, but there's also an XP coin across the way by the bridge. So I'll show you guys exactly how to do this. So grab this one on the windmill, run over to the actual zip line, or like I'm doing here, just showing you guys where it is on the map. So run over to the zip line, jump on the zip line and go this direction. Now you'll notice that's where the XP coin is, where I'm pointing. But these zip lines actually line themselves up perfectly. So if you guys can time your jump perfect, you can actually switch line, which is really effective, because what it's going to do, it's going to get you 2 XP coins in one run. Obviously if you're landing in, maybe if you're using a helicopter, you probably wouldn't need to do this, because you could just drive into the coin up by the wind farm. But if you're obviously not, you can just simply jump and do what I did on the zip lines. So you can pop in here and obviously grab the coin, and there you have it, another little green coin for you. And obviously that's going to be really handy when ranking up. Every single green coin does help. Now another 2 more green coins for you guys. The next one I've got is coming in over by the grotto. So be careful, there can be sharks around here, but if you grab a boat or just land straight on it, you should be pretty good, and you probably won't get eaten by the shark. So try it, guys. It's a pretty cool way, and obviously the way I did it. Be careful though, sometimes the sharks can attempt to eat you. Then the final coin I've got for you is up on the bridge. This is a really effective one as well if you're by Pleasant. It's not the easiest or the most annoying. When I say effective, I mean like the most efficient coin for you to get. If it's not very effective or efficient, it's not worth wasting time going out the way for the green coins, in my opinion. But obviously, if you want to level up as fast as possible, then focus the green coins. But personally, I won't be focusing them other than 4 videos for you guys to help you guys out. I'll be focusing mainly the purple coins and the legendary coins when they get added in, because I personally think they're the more rare ones. Now, the final one I've got for you guys is a little bit different from what you would expect to get XP from, but they're kind of an effective way. They're kind of not. They're worth taking out if you see them. I probably wouldn't always focus these, but if you do happen to find the brand new Marauders that drop in, which are obviously the enemy slash henchmen type things that come from the sky, these give you a bunch of XP if you take them out and give you a bunch of loot. It's the same with the henchmen, so simply farm Marauders, farm henchmen, and you'll grant yourself a bunch of XP for doing that. Here's a little bit of a clip of me doing it. It's not too much to do, and I wouldn't focus it. It's just a little tip. If you see them dropping in near you, or you find them on the map, go and focus them, because you get a little bit of XP from it. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I really do hope this video has enjoyed you. I really do hope this video does help you out hit that level 100 as fast as possible. Smash a like on it, share it with as many people as possible, because it's a legit video. It's not one of them fake nonsense ones that you see out there. I'm sure there'll be plenty of them on YouTube right now. But yeah, I hope this does help you, and I hope it does help you hit that level 100 as fast as possible, so you don't have to buy too many tiers or even worry about buying tiers. Thank you so much, and once again, this is Postboxpat signing out.